Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about an important topic that is called influencer marketing. What is influencer marketing? It is about reaching your target audience, conveying your brand message to a group of people based on certain select people called influencers. The influencers are content creators. Based on their influence, you can reach out to their audiences. Is it clear? Like for example, consider I am an educational influencer, and when I talk about different topics on education, then star educational companies might approach me to reach out to their target audiences. So then I become an educational influencer. Similarly, there might be someone who is into fashion, someone who might be a fashion or lifestyle influencer. Then fashion brands would approach them to achieve their fashion goals, to create awareness about their product and service among the target audience of that fashion influencer. Is it clear? Okay, so now let me take you to the main slide. So, what is influencer marketing? Influencer marketing employs leading niche content creators, as I said, to improve brand awareness, increase traffic, and drive your brand's message to your target audience. These content creators already market to your ideal audience across different channels. Okay, so they market to your or target audience across different channels, and hence it allows you to expand your reach across your buyer personas. Is it clear? Now, going to the next slide, influencer marketing includes approaching influencers. That is correct. Who are these influencers? They are different content creators. They can be YouTubers, they can be bloggers, they can be social media influencers. And these people will talk about your brand if you persuade them to do so. When you persuade them to talk about your brand, that creates word of mouth marketing. And when they talk about your brand, they have certain credibility with their followers. That proof and credibility will now be attached to the messaging about your brand or product or service. So your product or service message will have more credibility. So this is very critical for a very important marketing strategy, because customers trust their peers, friends, and people they admire than the companies selling the products and services they buy and use. Is it clear? Now let me go to the next slide. One second. Yeah, so difference between brand influencer and brand ambassador. That is very important. An influencer is one who has a huge following. Brand ambassador need not have a huge following. Now we'll go in depth. See, a brand ambassador is hired by a business or company to work under a contract to help them achieve specific goals. Maybe increase brand awareness, boost conversions and sales. But a brand ambassador is not need not be an influencer. They may be, but they need not be, and they will be in contract with the respective company. They represent the company and they talk about the company favorably only because they have been recruited by the company under the contract to talk about them. An influencer, on the other hand, is a content creator to a niche audience. They already have a huge following, and owing to the huge followers, the company approaches them, persuades them. They do not hire them, let me make it clear. They approach them, they persuade them, and by wooing them through gifts and by engaging them with various campaigns which they might like, all right, they convince them that the content of the company or service will be beneficial for the influencers audiences as well. So influencer works in this fashion with the company or organization. Major types of brand influencers include micro influencer, celebrity influencer, blog influencer, social media influencer, and key opinion leaders. We'll explain this one by one. Okay, so Let me go to the next slide. Yeah, influencer marketing, why and how to get it right. You have to devote your time to find the right influencer, promote content that appeal, and create content that the influencer will like to promote. You have to spend money on resources or rewards that you need to give to the influencer. All of these stuff have to be done by you. 80% of mass marketers say influencing marketing is very effective. And 49% of consumers today depend on influencer recommendations for their purchase decisions. Is it clear? So, that is a very important fact which makes it clear that influencer marketing is something which you can look at if you are going into digital marketing. Okay, and let me go to the next slide. Okay, now the different types of influencers, as I already spoke about, there are micro influencers, celebrity influencer, blog influencer, social media influencer, and key opinion leader. Let me explain one by one. A micro influencer is one who has a targeted niche audience, a limited audience. As the term is micro, he or she does not have a very huge following, like it might be around 21,000 followers. That targeted followers, if you want to reach out to, because this micro influencer has a very niche following, but those are very engaged followers. Those followers will engage with the micro influencer very well, and so if your brand is looking for someone like that, then you can go for them. Then there is someone called a celebrity influencer, who is the exact opposite of micro influencer. Celebrities are extremely popular people who have huge number of fan following, and they will not only be an influencer for one niche, but they will be having influence for multiple areas. So if you want to influence such an audience, okay, across different audiences, then you can go for a celebrity influencer. For example, if you want Mithila Palkar to influence as an influencer, then you are going for a celebrity influencer. Blog influencer, there are people who write blogs, who have foodie blogs, fashion blogs, etc. Or else you also have lifestyle blogs, educational blogs, financial blogs. Different blogs are written and they have area of influence in that particular area. So if you want someone to talk about your brand in their blogs and in their YouTube videos, you can go for blog influencer and also social media influencer. Social media influencers are those who lead a kind of a life on social media. They are very well groomed. Okay, they are very well groomed and they want to create an image in the target audience's mind about their life. Right from the morning till the night, they have a particular image which they create through social media posts, and they are social media influencers. They can also be YouTubers or TikTokers. All of these are social media influencers, and they have a great influence. If you want to reach out to such people, then you have to go to social media influencers. Lastly, opinion leaders are very educated people. They have a great amount of influence, sphere of influence over certain topics like politics or education or research, etc., and you want them to talk about your brand to the people on whom they have an influence. Then you can go to key opinion leaders. I hope all these types of influencers are clear. All right, hope you had a great time understanding this video. Have a great day.